Another item under drafting is getting unstuck. Leave yourself a crumb trail. Describe that a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I love this idea. And it's really just leaving yourself instructions for tomorrow. So, whether you are writing every day, and so, okay, tomorrow I'm going to start working on this next chapter. And while I'm sitting here at the end of my day, I've just written this scene, and I'm just going to jot down a couple notes. This is what I'm thinking about for the scene that I'll be working on tomorrow. So the next day, you sit down at your computer and you're like, oh, right. I was going to have her go do this. And you're not starting necessarily from scratch. And if you're sitting down every day, this may not be nearly as useful as if you are sitting down once a week. If you only have weekends to write, and if you sit down every Saturday morning and you're like, oh my gosh, where was I?
Yeah.
um,
I'm finding I wasn't thinking of it as breadcrumbs, but it is sort of it's reminders that, again, with my sixth Van Kinnear book, I'm using the phrase framing out. I'm framing out carefully before I plunge into the detail of the dialogue and the description and things like that. And what I'm doing is when I include a plot point that is supporting another plot point, I'll put a note in about it. Like, he went to the store taking the long way. And then I'll put a note saying he had to take the long way because, and then actually put down a note as to why he was doing it. Because one thing I found that I waste a ton of time on is that I will forget that there's this interconnectedness in the plot.
my
And I'll
gosh,
think,
yeah.
oh no, what is going to be cool. I don't know why he's taking the long way. He'll just take the short way. And then, 7 hours later, I realized that the reason he took the long way was such and such. And now there's the whole untangling. So I think that I'm probably always going to leave. I mean, maybe not at the very, very, very last edit, but through the whole process of doing this, I'm going to leave those notes in, even if I read them and think, oh, well, of course, I'm going to remember that. Just to keep myself from taking those routes that I don't remember that there was a reason that I shouldn't be taking
Yeah.
the route.